Get your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.
By default, the photos that you add to the organizer will open in thumbnail view. You can easily adjust the size of the thumbnails by using the slider up in the shortcuts bar. You just give it a click and drag to the left to reduce or to the right to increase the size of those thumbnails. Now that slider is located in the lower right portion of the screen in version 5.0. You can also switch to single photo view by clicking the single photo view button next to the slider. So if you have an image selected, you can just give that a click like that. Now of course the other way you can do that is by simply double clicking on an image. Also, right to the left of the slider, you can click the small thumbnail size. It will take you to the smallest available thumbnail size. You'll see that in the slider here. So very easy to change the size of those thumbnails. Now you can also view your photos in a full screen view, which runs like a slideshow on your computer. To do this, first select the images that you want to add to that slideshow. Give those a click, and then click the full screen button right up here, right next to the slider, which is called display in version 7.0 and earlier. Now if you're using version 5.0, you can either click the full screen view button, or you can select view and then view photos in full screen from the menu bar. But in all cases, you can open a dialog box where you can set options for various effects that you can add to your slideshow. In versions prior to 8.0, it will launch automatically for you. If you're using 8.0 and later, there will be a toolbar that will launch at the bottom of the screen. Now it will disappear if you let your mouse rest, but if you move your mouse again, it will reappear. And in this toolbar, you just click the little monkey wrench icon here, just give that a click, and that will open that same dialog box where you can change those settings. So here you can add background music to your slideshow by using one of the pre-selected sound files that comes loaded with the Elements application. You just give those a click, or by using one of your own sound files. If you wanted to click browse and navigate to a location on your computer and choose your own, you could do that as well. Elements accepts sound files in MP3, WAV, and WMA formats. You can of course choose none if you don't want any background music to play. Under that, there's a little checkbox for play audio captions, which will play any photo audio captions that are available. Under that, you have page duration, which allows you to specify the number of seconds between each slide. You can use the drop down to select one of the preset values, or you can enter your own in there by clicking into that box and changing it manually like that and just clicking out of there. You can set a value anywhere from 1 to 3600 seconds. Then we have various checkboxes here. Include captions will display any captions you've added to your photos. Allow photos to resize displays your photos at full screen size. Now you can also add video files to your slideshow if you select those instead of still images. And so you can select allow videos to resize, which will automatically resize any video clips you've selected to fit in full screen size as well. Show film strip displays a film strip along the right side of the full screen window during your slideshow. You can click on the thumbnails in the film strip to jump to the selected slide at any time that way, so it allows you to kind of navigate through your slideshow if you want to do that. Now, fade between photos will add a fade effect between slides. That's not available in some of the later versions like 8.0 and 9.0. Start playing automatically will cause the slideshow to play as soon as full screen mode is launched. Now, if you don't select this option, you'll need to click the play button on the toolbar to start the slideshow, which we show in the next lesson. Selecting Repeat Slideshow will cause your slideshow to be played in a continuous loop. Now, if you prefer to skip these options, if you're using versions prior to 8.0 and you don't want to see this dialog box each time it comes up, there's a spot where you can deselect Show this dialog box before viewing in full screen. Now, if you later want to get that dialog box back when in full screen mode, then you can select Edit, Preferences, and General from the menu bar to open the General Preferences dialog box that we'll look at later, and then click the Reset All Warnings dialog box. We'll go ahead and click Cancel to cancel out of here. Now, at any time when you're in full screen mode, you can just press the Escape button to exit out. In versions 8.0 and later, you can also add music, special effects, specialized transitions, and captions to your slideshows. You may also save them as a PDF, a WMV, or burn them to CD or DVD, or just save them to your hard drive to open and work with again in another sitting. Also, while in full screen mode, you can use the toolbar at the bottom, right here, to toggle the film strip on and off like that, give you access to the quick edit panel, which is this button right here. Give that a click to toggle that on and off, and then also toggle open the settings dialog box, and you can set transitions and that type of thing. So you can use this toolbar right here to perform various tasks, opening those dialog boxes for you, and we'll look at all those different features in the upcoming lessons.
Like what you see? Pick up your free copy of the complete tutorial at www.teachucomp.com/free.